and welcome to this tutorial on Excel Basics. In this video, we will see some basic features of Excel, namely the Quick-Access Toolbar, tabs, ribbons, Tell Me box, formula bar, sheets, etc. I'm currently using Excel version 2016 here. You may be using either older or later versions. However, they should basically be the same across all versions. Now let's get started. Upon opening the Excel desktop app, towards the left, Excel automatically populates the Excel workbooks that you had earlier worked with. However, if you choose to work on a file more frequently, you can pin it up here as well. I've already pinned up 3 sheets. I'm also pinning one more here. If I have to pin this, just click on the Pin button which appears here. When you click on the Pin button, the sheet will move to the Pinned tab, so that the next time you're going to open an Excel file, these pinned workbooks are listed under the Pinned tab. So this gives you easy access. Just click on it to work on it. Towards your right, different types of Excel templates pertaining to various categories are listed. You can select any one that suits you and work on it. For now, let me select a blank workbook. Double tap on it to open. Here you go. A new Excel workbook has been opened. The entire area here is called Work Area, where you do all your operations. The vertical panes here, A, B, and C, are known as columns. Horizontal panes 1, 2, and 3 are rows. The individual boxes are cells. The cell here is in column A and row 1, so the cell address is A1. It's also shown here. For example, in this one here, C and 1 are highlighted. So this cell belongs to column C and row 1, C1. Similarly, this cell here is D8. It automatically shows up here, and this is what we call a cell. Let me type some data in this cell. I'll create a column called Name. The second column will be called Score 1. The third is Score 2. The fourth is Score 3. This is called a header. Let's give it a random name, Max. Just type and then hit Enter to go to the cell below. Jesse and Red. I'll go ahead and give them scores, some random numbers, 20, 30, 40, and for the next line item, 10, 29, 40, 16, 27, 13. Okay, now the sample data is ready. Let's now move to the Quick-Access Toolbar. What is the Quick-Access Toolbar? The Quick-Access Toolbar is shown here. The topmost bar is the Quick-Access Toolbar. In Excel by default, we have these 3 commands. For the first one, you just hover over it to see what it is. When you hover here, you can see that it's Save. And then it says Control-S, which is just the shortcut for that particular command. So, if I wish to save this workbook, which I have here, I'll have to click either this button here or enter the shortcut Control-S. I have to save it now, so I'm choosing a path. I'm choosing a name for it. Let's call it Student Data, and then you just click on Save. Now, Default Book 1 has been changed to Student Data since we've renamed it. I can go ahead and add one more record here, Harry, and some numbers, 12, 34, 40, then you just save. So your recent update has been saved to the folder where you have this student data. Or you just press Control-S for a quick save. The next command here is called the Undo button. If you wish to undo your operations and actions, just click on this button. Your last operation is gone, the second to last is gone, and the third to last is gone. Similarly, this happens. If you wish to redo an action or operation, there's a redo button. But I don't see it in the Quick-Access Toolbar. So what do? There's one more drop-down here. Just click on it, and this button is used to customize your Quick-Access Toolbar. So I would want to have a redo button here. These are the default Excel quick command operations which we generally use. So here's what we're searching for. There's a redo button here. Just click on Redo, and now you see a tick mark there, and the redo button has appeared here. So if I choose to redo the operation which you've done here, just click on Redo. And the operations have been reverted. Or you can also choose the shortcut, which is Ctrl-Y. This is the Quick-Access Toolbar. If you choose to add even more commands here, again, you'll have to go to the Customize Quick-Access Toolbar option, go to More Commands. When you click on More Commands, here is the pop-up which comes up. Towards the right, we have the current commands which are already docked in your Quick-Access Toolbar. However, if you choose to add more commands to it, towards the left pane, we have all the commands available in Excel. Here, popular commands are listed by default. If you want to list it by category, you can go ahead and select the category. For now, we can just let it be popular commands. And I would want the copy command to be added to my Quick-Access Toolbar so that I have quick access to it. So click on the command you want and click on Add. Now it's moved automatically to the Quick-Access Toolbar pane. Just press OK. You'll see the changes applied here. Or even if you choose to remove one, just click Remove. It'll disappear from your Quick-Access Toolbar. For now, I'm just adding the copy command and then I'm clicking OK. Now that we've added it, it's reflected here. Similarly, you can add or delete as per your requirement. If I choose to delete this copy now, I would just right-click it to remove it from the Quick-Access Toolbar. So now it's gone. And on your right, we have the Minimize, Maximize, and Close button. And this button, if you can see it here, is the button which controls the view access of the Quick-Access Toolbar and the tabs listed here. So let me click on Auto Hide Ribbon. It also shows what it does. Hide the ribbon. If you tap it, just hide it, click it. Now it's hidden. All you have to do is just tap on it, and now it appears. So the second one is to show tabs. Just click on it. This is called the tab. File, Home, Insert. These are all the options available in the tab. When you click on the option, only that tab is visible now. If you want to see tabs and commands together, click on this option. You'll have the tabs here and you'll have the respective commands under the tabs. So these are all the tabs. Under the Home tab, you'll have all these commands. Under Insert, you'll have this entire group, which is pertaining to the Insert command. And in the page layout, you'll have the relevant commands here. Similarly, it goes for all the tabs that are listed here. So now that we've learned what the Quick-Access Toolbar is and how to customize it, let's move on to the Tell Me box. If you're new to Excel and if you're lost, and if you need to know where a function is or if you need to find a formula or something, what you do is You just ask Excel using the Tell Me box. This option is the Tell Me box option. It clearly says, "Tell what you want to do," and it will guide you to exactly what you're looking for. So you just click on it, or there's even a shortcut if you press Alt-Q, and this button pops up. So as of now, I'm just going to type here. For example, I want to take the sum of all these 3 scores for each name here. I don't know what function I have to use here, so I'll just ask in the Tell Me box. Just type sum. So it lists the relevant category which would correspond to sum. So what I would select is, sum obviously comes under the math category. So you just hover over it, and there'll be a right drop-down here. Scroll to see if you have the sum option there. Yep, here it is. And you select the sum option, and let's see what happens. When you click on sum, there's a pop-up which opens here. It asks us for the number, so what we have to do is just click here. Oops, I'm sorry, I should have selected it in the right row. I would want the sum in this particular row. So keep your cursor here on this particular cell, and now you type. Again, we'll type the sum function. We'll hover over here and then go to sum. Click on it. So by default, what it has done is it's taken the rows to sum. Since these 3 are numbers, it has taken automatically B2, this is C2, and D2 to be added. Or if you choose to even change the cells, you can delete them, and then you can drag it here. Just drag the cells that you want to add. So now that we've selected them, click OK. Now we can see the sum of score 1, 2, and 3 are listed here. This is how you use your Tell Me box when you're lost regarding what you need to do next and what option to use where. It's especially helpful for beginners. So now that you know about the Quick-Access Toolbar and the Tell Me box, let's move on to the Formula bar. This bar right here is the Formula bar. You'll use this Formula bar to key in all types of formulas and functions. So any formula which goes into the Formula bar has to start with the equal symbol, followed by a formula which you have to apply. So I'll choose to apply a sum formula to sum up these 3 records. So I just keep my cursor here. I'll go to the Formula bar, type equals, type the command sum, and this is very helpful in Excel. Whenever you type a command, Excel lists the types of commands that suit your input. So now that I've selected sum, I'll go ahead and press Tab on my keyboard. When you press Tab, you type in the formula, and then it asks for numbers 1, 2, 3. So I have to add or sum the numbers 10, 29, and 40. All you have to do is just click and drag the numbers which you have to sum. Now close the parentheses, you hit Enter, and you've got it. Similarly, if I want to get the average of these 3 numbers, you go to the Formula bar, you type equals AVE, and it automatically populates with the commands that start with AVE. Select Average. You can either double-click it to select it, or you can just hit Tab. So then I have to select my numbers here. Again, I'm selecting the 3 numbers, close parentheses, hit Enter, and here you go. So this is how you use the Formula bar for your desired functions or operations. And that's all for now, guys. In the next tutorial, we'll go over how to use sheets, different types of cells and the basics of cells, operations like insert, delete, drop, how to fill, and all those things. See you guys then, and thanks for watching.